Looking for the perfect trekking e-bike but not sure which one is actually worth your money? Today, we're breaking down 5 popular options, ranked from the most basic to the absolute best. Starting off our list in last place is this step-through fat tire cruiser. It's comfortable, friendly, and easy to get on and off, but when we compare it to the rest of today's bikes, it's clearly built more for relaxed rides than serious trekking. What it does really well is comfort and stability. Those wide, fat tires soak up bumps on pavement, gravel, and park trails, and the upright riding position feels natural even on longer rides. The big battery also means you can cruise for a long time in pedal assist, which is great for casual exploring or daily errands without worrying too much about charging. Where it falls behind is power and speed. The motor is noticeably weaker than the others in this lineup, especially on hills or when you're carrying extra weight. It's also one of the heavier bikes here, so if the battery runs low, pedaling it without help can feel like a workout compared to the higher-powered models. This bike makes sense for relaxed riders who want comfort, long, easy rides, and confidence from those fat tires, not aggressive climbs or fast trekking routes. If you're looking for something more compact and portable, though, the next bike might fit your lifestyle better. By the way, you'll find links to all the bikes in this review at the best prices down in the description under the video. Next up is a small folding e-bike that's all about portability. Compared to the first bike, this one is much more compact and easier to store in an apartment, car trunk, or even under a desk at work. Despite its small size, the motor actually packs more punch than the previous bike. Acceleration feels snappier, and getting up moderate hills is easier thanks to the stronger power output. The dual suspension setup also helps smooth out cracks in the road, making city rides more comfortable than you'd expect from such tiny wheels. But those small wheels are also the biggest compromise. On rough trails or uneven terrain, they just don't feel as stable as the larger fat tires we talked about before. The range is also shorter, so it's better for shorter commutes and local rides rather than all-day trekking adventures. This one is ideal if you need something you can fold, carry, and store easily while still getting decent electric assistance. And if you're enjoying this breakdown so far, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel because the bikes keep getting better from here. Now we're stepping up to a more refined version of the compact folding style. This bike takes the same small, portable idea and adds more comfort and slightly better range, which already gives it an edge over the previous model. The suspension system here does a noticeably better job soaking up bumps, especially on broken pavement or light gravel paths. Combined with the responsive motor and multiple ride modes, it feels smoother and more controlled during everyday rides. The removable battery also makes charging more convenient, especially if you store the bike in a garage or hallway. Still, we're dealing with small wheels again, which limits confidence on rougher trekking routes. It's more comfortable than the previous folding bike, but it still can't match the stability of the larger wheel models coming up next. And while the range can be decent, it's not as consistently long as the bigger trekking-focused bikes. This is a great pick for riders who want a foldable e-bike that feels more premium and comfortable for city use and light trails. But if your idea of trekking includes dirt paths, longer distances, and more varied terrain, the next bike is where things start to feel truly adventure-ready. Now we're talking about a true all-terrain machine. This bike brings back the fat tires, but this time pairs them with stronger performance and better overall ride comfort, making it far more capable for real trekking. The motor has enough power to handle hills and longer rides more confidently than the smaller folding bikes. Add in both front and rear suspension, and you get a ride that feels stable and forgiving on gravel, dirt paths, and rough pavement. The 7 gears also give you more control over your pedaling effort, which really helps on mixed terrain. It's not perfect though. The weight is still on the heavier side, and while the motor is solid, it's not the most powerful in this lineup. Steep climbs and high speeds are handled better by our top bike, which offers a bit more performance overall. This bike is perfect for riders who want comfort, traction, and versatility for commuting during the week and exploring trails on the weekend. But if you want the strongest performance and the most traditional trekking bike feel, our top pick takes things one step further. At the top of our list, we have the most powerful and most traditional trekking style e-bike in this group. With its large wheels and strong motor, this one feels closest to a classic mountain or trekking bike, just with a serious electric boost. The bigger 26-inch wheels roll smoothly over obstacles, cracks, and light trail features, giving you better stability and control than the smaller bikes. The higher motor power also means quicker acceleration and more confidence on steep hills, or longer open stretches where you want to ride faster. It simply feels more capable when the terrain gets demanding. The trade-off is that it's less compact and not as easy to store as the folding bikes. If you live in a small apartment or need to carry your bike upstairs often, this size can be a challenge. But in terms of pure riding performance and trekking ability, it clearly leads the pack. This is the bike for riders who want real adventure potential, stronger hill climbing, and a ride that feels solid and planted on a wide range of surfaces. If any of these bikes caught your eye, check out the links in the description to see the top options at the best prices. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next review.